So we talked about rhythm last time, all right? So the most important thing that you want to remember is what? Stressing the content words or the function words? Content words. You stress the content words, right? You stress the content words. Now, what happens to the function words then? The vowels, huh? Yes, you do not stress function words, which means function words, vowels in those function words get reduced. When we say two words really fast, it becomes shoulda. D becomes a flap, right? D, all these in shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. The D's in all those three words become a flap, right? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. So what's actually shoulda? Shoulda is actually should have, right? Should have, right? You get rid of the H, you get rid of V, okay? When it's usually followed by a consonant, you get rid of the V. If you look it up in the dictionary, it's have, right? You get rid of V, you get rid of H. Now, A gets reduced to a schwa, right? So we have should, right? Now we're going to link it together. Shoulda, right? D comes between two vowels, right? So they become shoulda, right? This is what we actually say. Shoulda. Okay, shoulda. So does that make sense? There are people who shoulda, coulda, woulda, and there are people who are glad they did. Okay, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I should have gone. I could have gone if I had more money. I could have gone had I had more money. I would have gone had I had more time. And there are people who are glad they did. So, okay. Now let's go back to our oh, very interesting. Oh no. Go back to our course packet. I asked you to do this, right? Find the right matches. Okay, compare your answers with your neighbors. Compare your answers. Page 71. Page 71 in your course packet. Homework. Home. Not classwork. Okay, compare your answers. Homework, people. Homework. You can compare your answers with... Okay, yeah. Compare your answers, Jenny and Yuan. Okay. Number 1. Everyone? Number 1. Here, up here, up here, up here. Number 1. Okay, say this. Say number 1. All of it. All of you guys. One more time. Try to sleep. Or let's have the flap. Try to sleep. Try to sleep. How many syllables? 3 syllables, right? 3 syllables. What's the stress pattern? What's the rhythmic pattern? Da di da, da di da. Content. So the answer is E. Okay. Number 2. Volunteer. 2. Okay.
You promised to fall.
One more time.
You promised to fall.
Very good. So the answer is C or D. Okay. How many syllables does this have?
5.
You, pra, miss, to, phone. 5 syllables, right? 5 syllables. The da, di da, right? The da, di da. You promised to phone. Everyone, you promised to phone.
You promised to
You
phone.
You could use a reduced vowel. Schwa. You promise.
You promised.
Schwa or or promise to phone.
You promised to phone.
You promised to phone.
You promised to phone.
So the answer is
D.
D. Okay, number 3.
I like.
Okay. Show it.
I'd like to sleep. I'd like to have.
You'd like to sleep. 10 minutes into class. You want to go to sleep already? Okay. One more time.
I'd like to help.
I'd like to help. Okay, so the answer is
C.
C. Di da. Right? Di da. I'd like to help. Di da. I'd like to help. Everyone, I'd like to help.
I'd like to help.
Okay. 4. It's broken. It's broken. So the answer is A. Di da di. Okay. It's broken. Okay. Number 5. I. Huh?
I step on it.
No. Huh? Louder.
I step on it.
No. I step. Done. This is step on. Step is. That's a present tense here. This past tense. I stepped. Stepped. Right? Stepped. Becomes. Okay. Stepped. Right? On. Now we're gonna link it. Yes. Step, right? Done. Stepped on it. Stepped on it. Stepped on it. Stepped on it. I stepped on it. I stepped on it. That's why linking is so important. One of the most important things. There are many most important things in this class, right? Any questions about this? Is this a flap? Huh?
I'm confused. I don't know.
Okay. Well, your question is?
Is it a flap or is it an aspirated T?
This is an unaspirated T. Well, why would you think this would be a flap? Or
It's unstressed syllable. And,
what's the rule? In order to have a flap, what do you have to have?
Vowels.
2 vowels. Between 2 vowels, right? Between 2 vowels or between 2 voice sounds and at the beginning of an unstressed syllable, right? So yes, this is at the beginning of an unstressed syllable, and we don't even, because this occurs across 2 words. But the thing is here, this is a consonant, this is a vowel. we have a consonant here, so there's no flap. I stepped on it. Right? Stepped on it. Stepped on it. Because there's a constant step. Okay. Oh. Now the okay, I asked you to do this, right? Someone, I need a volunteer to write the last sentence. Phonetic symbols of the last sentence. Or actually, just this one. Okay. Volunteer to write the phonetic symbols. Okay. With the linking and everything. And I did this for you? Okay. It's okay. Come up here and write. I forgot. I'm confused, so you help me. Okay. Come up here and write it down for us. And what about this? This one. Who wants to do this for us? Did we do this? No, Yerim. I did that for you too? I forgot, so. Okay? Very good. Might have been. 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 This one? So, I think we want to break it like this. Cats have been. Cats have been. Cats have been. Cats have been. Okay, so let's compare this with how would you say this? Might be. Might be. What happens to the T? Becomes, yes, usually glottal stop. Might be. Might be. Might be. Okay? Might be. So if you say might, you don't say might be. Okay, if you're expecting a T, you're not going to get that. And here, have just becomes a flap. Might, da. The minute you hear da, that's have. Might have been. Might have been. Might have been. Might have been. Okay, but here you don't hear anything. You say might be. Might be. Okay. Okay, so let's do this together. You can stomp along with me. 1, 2, 3. Everyone? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cats chase mice.
Cats chase mice.
The cats chase mice.
The cats chase mice.
The cats have chased mice.
The cats have chased mice.
The cats have chased the mice.
The cats have chased the mice.
The cat's been chasing the mice.
The cats have been chasing the mice.
The cats might have been chasing the mice.
The cats have been chasing the mice.
Oh, I messed up. The cats might have been. This was a little difficult. The cats might have been. You have to say might have been too. Might have been. Here, the cats have chased. The cats have chased mice. Here, what happens here? The cats have chased. Over there, you could. When I said it, I actually now you could, I released it, I said chased mice, I said chased mice, because I was the rhythmic pattern, chased mice. It was kind of slow between chased and mice. chased mice. So I released the T, but in real fast speech, you might actually, what happens to the T? What can happen to the T? Huh? Drop it. What, because? 3 syllables, 3 consonants, 1, 2, 3. 3 consonants, you get rid of as. Remember, as. I asked them, okay? Asked them. Asked them. Oh. Here, what we get rid of H automatically, right? And 3 consonants, we get rid of the middle one, okay? Ask them. But here, you have to have chase the mice. Chase the mice. Okay? So this was chased mice. Chased mice. Chase the mice. Chase the mice. Chase the mice. Chase the mice. Okay. One more time. 1, 2, 3. That's too fast. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cats chase mice.
Cats chase mice.
The cats chase mice.
The cats chase mice.
The cats have chased mice.
The cats have chased mice.
The cats have chased the mice.
The cats have chased the mice.
The cats have been chasing the mice.
The cats have been chasing the mice.
The cats might have been chasing the mice.
The cats might have been chasing the mice.
Yes, we did it. Any questions about this? Reducing the vowels, very important. Reducing the vowels, very important. Okay, now. How am I gonna 1, 2, 1, 2? We're gonna 1, 2, 1. We're gonna number off 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay.
1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay. 1, 2. So you are partners. 1, 2, 1, 2. You guys are partners. Okay. And I want you to pick one. Is this the right envelope? Yes. Okay. So each pair gets 1 sentence. Each pair gets 1 sentence. No, you guys got one already. Okay. Each pair gets 1 sentence. Each pair gets 1 sentence. Okay. Okay, as a pair, your task is to come up with the correct rhythmic pattern. Okay, like di da di, di da di. And I'm going to write the patterns on the board. Okay, so it's the same task. First thing you need to do is to figure out how many syllables your sentence has. Okay, how many syllables? Count that and think about, okay, which ones are content words, which ones are function words, and you're going to have stress on the content words, right? Right? And then you have to reduce function words, and do all the linking. Okay? Do all the linking. And as a pair, practice saying the sentence as correctly as possible together. Okay? And I'm going to ask both of you to say the sentence together at the same time. Okay, your sentence should have one of these 4 patterns. This is the what? This is a reduced syllable. This is the stressed syllable. Okay? And figure that out too. Ready? Everyone ready? Ready. Okay. Now everyone stand up. Up, and go to the board. Stand under your number. Let's go. Okay? Yeah, I forgot something. I forgot the lines. Everyone ready? Did you practice saying the sentence together? Okay, remember the rhythm, linking, get rid of certain sounds. Okay, reduce the vowels. Ready? Okay, we'll hear from the first group as loudly as possible.
He lived in Spain.
He lived in Spain.
Together at the same time.
He lived in Spain.
One more time.
He lived in Spain.
Okay, everyone, you have to pay attention. Is that good? One more time.
He lived in Spain.
Yes? One more time.
He lived in Spain.
And do you have the correct rhythmic pattern? He lived in Spain. He lived in Spain. Perfect. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Okay? Well, and after you can write your sentence on the board. Now, next. Everyone pay attention, please.
She sat at home.
One more time.
She sat at home.
She
Sat at home.
She sat at home. She sat at home. Okay, they have a flap there. She sat at home. Is that good? Sat at home. She sat at home. Very good. Write your sentence on the board. Write your sentence on the board and you can sit down. Next. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
They stopped to talk.
Listen. Pay attention, please. 1, 2, 3.
They stopped to talk.
They
Stop talk.
stop to talk. They stop.
To talk.
Okay, 2. 2 is a syllable. They stop to talk. They stop to talk. 2. 2 has a vowel. 2. Now they stop to talk. It sounds like you don't have a vowel. It's they stop to. They stop to talk. One more time.
They stopped to
Okay.
talk.
1, 2, 3.
They stopped to talk.
They stop to talk. They stop to. 2 is a vowel. There's a vowel there. They stop to talk.
They stopped to talk.
Say 2.
They stopped to talk.
They stop to.
They stop to.
They stop to talk.
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 Very good. They stop to talk. Okay, write your sentence on the board. 1, 2, 3.
She wrote a letter.
1, 2, 3.
She wrote a letter.
She wrote a. The flap is a little kind of. She wrote a letter.
She wrote a letter.
She wrote a letter.
She wrote a letter.
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 This is very difficult because you have the L and R and the flap. Okay, write your sentence on the board. Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
You ask the question.
1, 2, 3.
You ask the question.
I don't. 1, 2, 3.
You ask the question.
1. Okay, together. 1, 2, 3.
You ask the question.
Okay, but please write your sentence on the board. We'll work on that together. Write your sentence on the board and put a check mark next to it, meaning not good. Okay. 원영현 유지로. 1, 2, 3.
I see what you mean.
1, 2, 3.
I see what you mean.
No. One more time. 1, 2, 3.
I see what you mean.
Good. What you? Okay. You have two options. What you can palatalize it. What you or what you. Use a lot of stuff. But you can't have a flap. The first time you had a flap. I see what you had a flap, right? Don't have a flap. What you or what you. One more time. 1, 2, 3.
I see what you mean.
Very good. I see what you mean. Or I see what you mean. What you mean. I use a lot of stuff. Write it down on the board. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Without your seat.
1, 2, 3.
Without your seat.
Oh, good. 1, 2, 3.
Without your seat.
Okay. Sick.
Sick.
The vowel sick. It's the last vowel. It's sick. Sick. Very good. Write your sentence on the board. Next. 1, 2, 3.
It started to live.
On 1, 2, 3.
It started to live.
Okay, everyone. Listen. 1, 2, 3.
It started to live.
Flat. Started. He started to leave. 1, 2, 3.
It started to live.
Started. Okay. Give me your sentence. Write your sentence on the board. Write your sentence on the board. Put a check mark. Check mark next to it. Put a check mark here and you can sit down. Okay? Okay, Taegyu and Jin. 1, 2, 3.
We decided to live.
1, 2, 3.
We decided to live.
1, 2, 3.
We decided to live.
Okay, we decided to live. Good, okay. Write your sentence on the board. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
They discussed it with Frank.
1, 2, 3.
They discussed it with Frank.
Very good. Write your sentence on the board. Ready? That's good. The stress is here. It's just okay. Do you want to do this again?
You ask the question.
Okay, that's better. Teach him. One more time.
You ask the question.
Very good.
You ask the question. You ask the question.
Very good. Very good. Okay. One more time.
You ask.
No. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
You ask the question.
Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3.
You ask the question.
Together. 1, 2, 3.
You ask the question.
Very good, very good. You can sit down. First time, what they did not have, you ask the. It's very important, the. Ask the. You ask the question. You ask the question. Ask the. Ask the. That's very important, okay? You ask the question, you ask the question. So that was difficult. This one. This is a flap, okay? Flap, but not a flap. He started to leave. Started. He started to leave. Okay? Here we thought you could again. We thought you're. I use a glottal stop. We thought you were sick. We thought you were sick. We thought you were sick. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. We've decided to leave. That was good. This one?
They discussed it with friends.
They discussed it. Again, they discussed it. They discussed it with Frank. Okay, this one? He lived in Spain. He lived in Spain. This one? She sat at home. She sat at home. She sat at home. Becomes a flap here. They stopped to talk. Okay. They stop. You're going to get rid of this one T here. Okay, so that was the problem with Thai. Okay, this becomes more like a schwa or T.
They stopped the talk.
No! What you're doing is, you're trying to have two T's. Say stop.
Stop.
Two. Stop two.
Stop to.
Stop two. Stop to talk. Stop to talk.
Stop to talk.
Okay?
They stop to talk.
Very good. They stop to talk.
They stop to talk.
Very good. One more time.
They stop to talk.
They stop to talk.
They stop to talk.
Okay.
This intonation with the present tense.
Yeah, you could think of it that way. They stop to talk. They stop to talk. They stop to.
They stop to talk.
I think they're different, but it might be my brain is tricking me. Stop. I think I'm stopping. I think I'm using a glottal stop here. They stop. They stop. They stop. I think I have a glottal stop, but if you actually analyze it, there might not be any different. They stop to talk. There are two T's here, right? So get rid of one T. Stop to talk. They stop to talk. They stop to talk. This one. She wrote a letter. Wrote. This becomes a flap, okay? Wrote a letter. Becomes a flap. She wrote a letter. 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 Wrote a This is a light L. Your tongue is really tense. She wrote a letter. She wrote a letter. She wrote a letter. She wrote a letter. Okay, any questions? William.
Could you explain why I can't apply flap between the Y and U?
Why? Because this is a palatalization. This is a consonant sound. U is a consonant sound, right? Whenever you have T and Y together, U becomes chu, right? Palatalization. Or use a glottal stop and Y. What U? Okay. What do you? Not good. What do you? Not good.
So if we put do between one and you.
Here? So, for instance, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Yes, then T and D, it becomes like what do you? What do you? Like I said, you say it like what do you? What do you?
What do you?
Okay, so T and D, what's the? Because this is so common, we just put T and D together and say one flat. What are you? What are you?
What do you mean?
Questions?
She sat at home. She then.
She sat at home. Now, again, H is a consonant, right? So she sat at home. But she sat at home. I think this becomes a flap too after she sat at home. She sat at home. She sat at home. She sat at home.
Every syllable is stressed.
She sat at.
But to the rule, we cannot.
But that rule applies only to one word, not across two words. Not across two words. We had the same question last time, right? She sat at home. 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 Yes, to me it becomes like a flap. She sat at home. Okay. Did I collect all the sentences back? Okay, we just reviewed rhythm. Any questions about rhythm? Sentence stress and rhythm? Okay, now we're going to talk about unreal past conditional. And after that, we're going to start talking about prominence today on Tuesday, next week, right? Tuesday. After Tuesday, we have a holiday on Thursday. So after Tuesday, I get to say, have a nice weekend after Tuesday. Now, according to your schedule, there should be an idiom quiz on Tuesday, but no quiz on Tuesday. We're going to have that the following Tuesday, okay? But we will have our debate on Tuesday, which means I want you to prepare for the debate. So the two homework assignments for Tuesday is read Big Picture Chapter 15 and prepare for the debate. How do you prepare for the debate? If you turn to page 109 in your course packet, page 109, discussion Gambit index cards. Discussion Gambit index cards. Okay, there are about 40 Gambits here. Page 109, 40 Gambits, 109 and 120, 109 and 110, right? During the debate, you need to participate at least twice. You need to participate at least twice, okay? And you need to use at least 3 of these Gambits during the debate, okay? And we're going to play like a game on Tuesday. So let's read the situation, page 111. Page 111. Page 111. Okay, let's go around the room and read one sentence each, okay? Starting with Yerim. Starting with Lee is a foreign student on page 111. Background information. Yeah.
Lee is a foreign student who has been in the United States for over a year.
He's a freshman in high school.
Okay, we're going to change that to he's a first-year graduate student at MIT.
Yeah. He's a first-year graduate student at MIT.
Okay, next.
He always got good grades, but rarely volunteered the word talk in class.
Oh, what? Huh? Volunteered or
Talk in class.
Talked in. Talked in. Talked in class. Okay, not talked in. Talked in class. Talked in class. Okay, Kelly, yes?
In the final exam, he got a D plus, but received a C plus in the course.
Lee is very upset about the grade because he feels that he deserves at least a B.
Also, this is that the teacher didn't make it clear how important class participation was to the 10th grade.
The problem is whether or not he should complain to the head of the department.
Head of the department. Head, that becomes a flat head of the. Whatever you have of and the. Of and the. Try to get rid of the. Of the. Say other. That's going to make it a lot easier. Head of the department. Head of the. 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 Head of the department. Okay?
The teacher has already said it. Once consider grade check.
Okay.
In this native country, the authority of the teacher is very challenged.
Authority. Authority. Tongue. TH. Tongue. Authority. Authority. Next.
However, in United States, he has observed several students challenging the teacher's authority.
Stress is authority. Authority. Next.
Some other students with a similar problem are planning to complain.
Next.
He asked Lee to join them.
Next.
Lee thinks he
May have to
take another class with his teacher next year.
Next.
He must decide whether to protect the low grade or grade point.
Okay, so this is the situation. You have a number, right? 1. If you're number 1, you already have a number today, right? If you're number 1, you are going to say, yes, he should protest. If you're number 2, no, he should not protest. Okay? And think of some arguments. Okay? So I give you the position. Okay? You need to think of arguments. You remember your numbers? Do you all remember your numbers? No? Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 more time.
1, 2, 1.
1. 1.
2.
Okay? Number 1 is going to say, yes, he should protest. Number 2, no, he should not protest. Should not protest. Is that clear? You need to participate at least twice. You need to use at least 3 gambits. So practice saying these gambits at home. Okay, now let's turn to page 95. Oh, actually before we do that, I almost forgot. One more thing I wanted to do about rhythm. Turn to page 90 in your textbook, Accurate English, page 90. Page 90. Page 90. Okay, let's compare A and B. How many content words does sentence A have? How many content words? 1. And that is? Do. This one? 2. First one? Can't. And do. Which one gets more stress? No, do. Do. We haven't talked about this. The last content word usually gets more stress. First content word, second content word, there's more stress here. Why is this a content word here? Not, because of the negative. Whenever you have a negative, it becomes a content word, right? So what happens to the vowel here? Reduce, right? So we're going to say kun. Now it's not, schwa would be kun, but it's hair. We usually use I use a syllabic end. Kun. I can do it. I can do it. Here? Can't. Can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can do it. I can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Very good. You can do it. You don't want to say you can't do it. If you say you can't do it, then well, we get confused. You can't do it? What do you mean? Can? This one? Can't do it? You can't do it? You have to say you can do it. Okay? Jin. First one.
I can do it. I can do it.
Very good. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Kun is very important. I can do it. One more.
I can do it.
One more time.
I can do it. I can do it.
Very good. Okay? You can do it. 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 Do not say you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. Then the listener gets really confused. Okay? Let's turn to page 90. Page 90. Okay, so A, B, C, the speaker used kun, right? I can swim. You can hear the noise. Sharon can speak English. Kun, okay? Question? Can? No, she said kun. But D and E, can you help me? Can. Second one, can you help me? Can you help me?
Can you help me?
Can you help me? Sounds really odd. Can you help me? Can you help me? Where can we meet? Okay, so in a question, you usually say can. In a affirmative sentence, usually we say kun. Okay? Okay, so negative. If you have not, you have to say can or can't. Use a glottal stop or can't or can. Alright? And if it comes at the end of a word, you can't say kun. Yes, I can. You have to say yes, I can. You can't say yes, I couldn't. That sounds really funny, okay? Do you know this movie, Catch Me If You Can?
Yes.
Catch Me If You Can, okay? If you say catch me if you couldn't, that's not good, okay?
So what is the difference between number 2 and number 3?
Number
2, the negative from home and not straight from shift from home.
Number 2 and number 3?
Yeah, because the sound is quite similar.
They are similar, but not the same.
Not the same. Yeah, for me it's very hard to distinguish.
Distinguish? Because there's a can't, I can't. That's the glottal stop problem. Glottal stop, right? I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. There's a slight stop here. I can't do it. I can't do it.
So how can I understand the difference from the context? Or
how can you understand what difference?
Difference.
Like in what example?
For example, number L or dear, what can we do?
What can we do and what can't we do? Okay, so the difference would be what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? What can't? Okay, can't would have what can't we do? What can't we do? Can't. There's a slight stop there. Stop there. So it's actually it's very similar, but not the same. What can't we do? Can't. What can't we do? Or what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Or what can't we do? What can't we do? What can't we do? What can't we do? What can we do? Yeah, sometimes you don't hear that, so you ask, what do you mean, can or cannot? Okay, you could ask them. You could ask the speaker. But it's very difficult. What can't we do? They're not the same, but similar. What can't we do? There's a stop. What can't we do? Okay? Can't. A lot of stuff there.
About letter I, to explain why there is a stress with vowels.
Letter I. And your question again?
Why there is a stress with vowels. Word vowels. There is a stress
About it.
vowels. Anything about
I think he asked why.
Yeah, and can't you do anything about it? Can't you do anything? I don't know. I don't think there should be, that's a very good question. There should not be any stress here, right? Because about is a preposition. Can't you do anything about it? I would consider this a mistake. No. Let me think about that. But that's a very good question. Very good question. What number? What letter? I. So you can do either can't you or can't you.
I mean stress.
Stress is a can't.
Can't you. For example, do you speak English or do you speak English?
Do you speak English? Not do you speak English? The stress is English. Do you speak English? So can't you say anything about it? Can't you say anything about it?
There's stress on.
Yeah, the stress marks, they're putting stress marks on every content word here. Every content word here. We're not talking about intonation. Intonation is something that we're going to talk about after we talk about prominence. Okay? Or today I'll talk about intonation a little bit. Maybe we should. Let's talk about prominence now. Okay, since that question came up. Okay, let's turn to. Okay, in your course packet. This is course packet page 74, page 74. Page 74. Now, so rhythm, we talked about here, when we talked about rhythm, we learned the fact that we need to stress the content words, but no stress on function words, right? But if you put stress, equal stress on all content words, then it becomes to and nobody speaks that way. Unless, I mean, we during the interview, when you slow down, when the person, Robert Siegel slowed down, a bruise or a cut, a bruise or a cut, but in a fast regular speech, nobody really speaks that way, right? So there is some stress on each content word, but one word gets the most stress, strongest stress, and that element is called prominent element or prominence. Okay, so that's one thing that we need to think about. Another thing is sometimes I, the pronoun I is a content word or a function word?
Function.
It's a function word. Pronouns are function words. Okay, read this. I is italicized because there's more emphasis here. Why is it important for today's kids to learn algebra? Because I had to learn this junk in school, and now it's your turn. That's why. Because I had to turn. This is funny? Okay, good. Now, finally I have one cartoon that's funny. Because I had to learn, I'm emphasizing and the difference. I had to learn it, so you have to learn it too. Okay? So now in some situations, you want to emphasize certain content words. No, function words. Okay? And if you switch the stress, it changes the meaning. So review, you can read that. One thing that we need to talk about before we start talking about prominence is thought groups, or in your book it's called pause groups, and some people call it intonation groups. These are you pause after a thought group, and the phrases are long if you speak fast, right? If you speak really slowly in a public speech, then they're short, right? So that they actually differ, the lengths. And they're grammatically and semantically coherent. They have to be some sort of phrases. Like if you have a very long subject, the guy that I met yesterday, then you would stop there because we have actually goes to MIT too. So you'd have to stop after the long subject. Okay? So you can stop after the long subject, or stop after the whole sentence, or one prepositional phrase. Are often set up by pauses, but not all the time. Sometimes you completely pause. Sometimes you kind of slow down. You lengthen the final syllable. Okay? In each thought group, there's one prominent element. What does prominent element mean? In each thought group, every content word will get some sort of stress. What does that mean? The vowels in those words are not going to be reduced. That's what it means. Some sort of stress means the vowels are not going to be reduced. Function words, the vowels are going to be reduced because no stress. But there's one word that's going to get the most stress. That's where you go up. Okay? So in English, the most common intonation pattern is okay? You keep flat, not Very common mistake. I like it. People do that all the time. Okay. It has its own intonation pattern. And linking and blending occur within, this not across usually thought groups. When you pause after a thought group, you can't have linking. But when you just slow down, you can have linking. Okay, if you just slow down. Okay, there are four levels of sentence stress. Unstressed syllable, right? There's lightly stressed syllable, all content words, which means no reduced vowels. Number one, unstressed syllable, reduced vowels. Number two, lightly stressed, no reduced vowels. And strongly reduced, strongly stressed, that's the prominent element, right? And we have extra strong, contrastive or emphatic stress. Sometimes your voice goes really high. This sentence, we have three words here. I am listening. If I were to ask you, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
What are you doing? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Yes, I'm listening, right? Well, the stress would go where?
Listening.
Here. Yes, I'm listening.
Listening.
What are you doing? Are you listening? Yes, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening, right? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm listening. I'm listening, right? If I said, who's listening? Then you would say, I'm listening. I'm listening. Is anybody listening? Who's listening? I'm listening, right? I'm listening. So if you stress I'm listening, then that's an answer to, what's going on here? You guys are having a party. This is class time, okay? Now, if you say I'm listening, that's an answer to a question like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you listening, right? But if you say I'm listening, that's an answer to a question like, who's listening? So if you switch the stress, it actually becomes a different, it has a different meaning. When would you say, can you stress the verb here, the be verb? I am listening. I am listening. So when would you say that? When would you say I am listening?
Did you listen to the music?
Did you listen to the music?
And I am listening to the music now.
No.
Well, pay attention. Pay attention and talking something. Pay attention. And you debate something that yes, I am listening.
Yes, I am listening. I am listening. Oh, okay. So if someone says,
pay attention, listen to me.
Pay attention, listen to me. Why aren't you listening? What? I am listening. I am. That's here. It's a contrastive, extra strong pitch, stress. Hey, Teddy, what are you doing? Why are you talking to? This is class time. Pay attention.
I am listening.
Very good. What? I am listening. And she's lying. What do you mean? You were not listening. Okay. What? I am listening. Repeat after me. I am listening.
I am listening.
I am listening.
I am listening.
Okay, your voice is extra high. I am listening.
I am listening.
I am listening. Okay. So, if you put stress on the word I, or am, or listening, they actually have very different meanings. So it's very important. And the most common mistake is by non-native speakers. They usually go up and up. They go up on the first. I'm listening. Most of the time, that's not good. Okay, now, so in order to figure out which word is the most prominent element, there are three categories, three things that you need to think about. The first one, usually new or important information, and they usually come they are usually the last content word in a sentence. New or important information. Okay, that's why here, last content word. This word gets more stress than I can't do it. I can't do it. There's more stress. I can't do it. Okay. So in a neutral phrase, you want to stress the last content word in a neutral phrase. So which one is the prominent element here? Doing, right? So how do you say that?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
One more time. What are you doing? What are you doing? This one? Next. Here's a package for you. You is a content word or a function word? It's a function word, right?
Here's a package for you.
So, where is the prominence here? Package. Here's a package for you. Here's a package for you, right? If you say here's a package for you, oh, here's a package for you too, for you, okay, for you, for me, for you, okay. So you don't want to say here's a package for you. That's weird. Here's a package for you. Here's a package for you. This one? There's too much traffic. There's too much traffic. Okay? There's too much traffic. This one? Huh? Okay. Flap. Think about the flap. He doesn't understand her.
He doesn't understand.
He doesn't understand her. He doesn't understand her. If you do not have a flap, then it becomes he doesn't understand. He doesn't. If you want to stress does, then you would not have a flap. He doesn't understand her. No, he doesn't understand her. He doesn't. Okay. So in a neutral phrase, you want to have a flap. He doesn't understand her. He doesn't understand her. Get rid of the H, okay? Understand her. He doesn't understand her. This one? Please. Where? Record it. Record it for me. Record it for me. Okay. Now, next, emphatic stress on a particular element. Now, let's say we have a regular sentence. And this is actually, you would never say a sentence like this. You may say, his hair is blue. His hair is blue. Okay, then stress is here. Matthew's hair is blue. Matthew's hair is blue. Because this is the last content word. His hair is blue. His hair is blue. Matthew's hair is blue. Okay? Matthew's hair is blue. But if say, Matthew's hair is blue. Matthew's hair is blue. What does that mean?
Whose hair is blue?
Looks like, yeah, Matthew's hair is blue. Not Isaiah's, not Gino's. Matthew's hair is blue. This one? Matthew's hair is blue. What does that mean?
Not his eyes.
Not his eyes, yes. He has black eyes. Matthew's my brother. Matthew's hair is blue. Once he had blue hair. And that was awesome. That was awesome. I really wanted to have blue hair. But no. This one? Matthew's hair is blue. What does that mean?
Now his hair is blue.
It was not.
No, no. Still blue. Matthew's hair is blue. No, it's the same thing. I am listening. If someone goes, he says, hey, did you see that? Matthew's hair is blue. What? It's black. What? It is blue. Matthew's, it is blue. It is blue. It is blue. Okay? When you put stress on the verb, you're actually
reassure.
You are actually denying what the other person has said. And you are asserting yourself. Yes, I am correct. Matthew's hair is blue. Matthew's hair is blue. Okay?
So is it a comparison between past situation and present situation?
No, right now. Right now. Someone said, I said, did you see that? Did you see Matthew's hair? It's blue. It's blue. And you say,
for example, your Matthew's hair was blue.
so I mean then that would be a statement against something like Matthew's hair was black. No, it was blue. It's not comparing past tense, past and future, past and present. It's not comparing past and present. Okay. This one? Matthew's hair is blue. Blue. Emphatic blue. Well, then what does that mean? It's weird. Why is it blue? I mean, blue. Can you believe that? Blue. What was he thinking? Blue. Okay. Let's hurry up. Now, contrastive stress here. Is it high or low? Is it a high or low class? High or low? So you stress both high and low. High or low? High or low? Okay. So then the answer is high intermediate.
High intermediate.
Not high intermediate, but high intermediate.
High intermediate.
Okay. And it can occur across two speakers. Is this the low intermediate English class? And no, it's the high intermediate class. Right? Okay. Circle the words that receive the most stress. This one? How are you? How are you? Okay. But nowadays, many people say, hey, how are you? How are you? Right? People say, how are you? They do that. But according to the book, you have to say, how are you? Okay. And pretty good. Then you say, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Right? This one? Okay. What did you think of the movie? What did you think of the movie? So we say, what did you think of the movie?
What did you think of the movie?
No, get rid here of the. Whenever you have of the, get rid of the the. Say the, especially in casual conversation. What did you think of the? Think of the. What did you think of the movie? Think of the here. It was really. You could say it was really good, or it was real. If you want to emphasize really, it was really good, right? It was really good. What did you think? 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 Okay. So here you can emphasize these adverbs like, man, Isaiah's class is so boring. I'm never taking Isaiah's class. I'm never taking Isaiah's class. Or you could say, I really like Isaiah's class. Right? Okay, so let's practice something that you might say to your friends. Okay? Chances are you're going to say the latter. Okay? I really like Isaiah's class. I really like Isaiah's class. Okay, here. Telephone rings and you say, I'll get it. I'll get it. It's just an, I'll get it. Well, I'll get it. Well, I'll get it. 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 No, you say I'll get it. I'll get it, right? And no, I'll get it. No, I'll get it. No, I'll get it, right? You go to supermarket and the cashier rings you up and you say, she says, thank you, and you go, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay? Huh? Say it again?
What if she or he says thank you? That happens to me sometimes.
They say thank you.
Yes.
Then, no, thank you. Okay, you say thank you.
She goes like thank you, and what is the person?
Also say, hey, no, thank you. Words just thank you. So yeah. So that's actually strange.
Yes.
They should say thank you, and then you say thank you. If say thank you. Oh no. Thank you. Okay, you could do that. You could. Here, this one. How was the movie, right? Okay, you could say it was too long or it was too long. You could say either. Here. Was it a long drive? You would go up on long because I guess. What did you? How did you get there? I drove. Oh, was it a long drive? Drove is already old information. So was it a long drive? It was too long. This one you have to go up on 2, okay? Because long, this is old information. Okay? You want to put prominence on the new information, not old information. So here you have to say it was too long. But here you can say it was too long. How was the movie? Oh, it was too long. How was the movie? It was too long. And how was it a long drive? Yeah, it was too long. Okay? Okay. We'll do this next time. Unreal past conditional.